Other interesting cultural news, you have California reinstating mask mandates beginning November 1st. Now, this comes to us thanks to an interesting profile named Spitfire on the good old X Twitter, or as more and more people just call it, X. And she says, quote, breaking Gavin Newsom is bringing back mask mandates effective November 1st. Tyranny back in California, which this was not fact checked. Interestingly enough, she says tyranny is back in California. Did it ever really leave? The place that wants to ban guns, literally block parents from knowing what teachers are talking about at schools and transitioning kids, and is tyranny ever really, and censoring Americans, taxing them up to death at 13.5% income tax. It's disgusting on a state level. It should be zero, obviously. But yeah, did tyranny ever really leave California? Businesses leave California, people leave California, but tyranny, I'm pretty sure it's right at home there, unfortunately. But again, about 100,000 views, and definitely worth pulling this up really quick here. And in the reporter's defense, this comes to us thanks to Fox Local. He did suit up. So again, the reporter did something right here today. And again, it's not his political idea or his policy, but he did suit up as all men should.
Mask mandates are coming back to several Bay Area counties. Health officials have issued orders requiring face masks to be worn in hospitals, skilled nursing facilities, and other healthcare facilities. This order goes into effect starting November 1 until either the end of March or April 2025. Now, the counties requiring masks right now are Alameda, Contra Costa, Santa Clara, San Mateo, and Napa County.
Granted, this probably could be put into the political part of the podcast as well, but I think it is also one of the biggest cultural things in terms of some things have changed the past 4 or 5 years since the pandemic, or as some people call the plandemic. But in all seriousness, but I just think culturally speaking, we saw a huge divide in the United States. People, people rebelling against being forced to put on one of those masks. There's people believing in it so much they're wearing a mask while driving in their own private vehicle. I think culturally speaking, on average, I think fewer and fewer Americans are going to accept these mandates. Now, again, these for now are just at these hospitals. Granted, they also said 2 weeks to curb, the curb it, back in the day. Just lock down your life for 2 weeks and promise everything will be fine. You trust us, right? Haha, dark humor. You could not, in fact, trust them. So I think culturally speaking, I think people are going to push back, especially, again, starting in the hospitals. I could understand maybe the argument for that, but I think people are going to push back. Call me crazy, but I think that's going to happen. Culturally speaking, I think most people are fed up at this point about being told what to do with their personal bodies. Now, going to the comments, one of the first ones coming from, what is this, Wagner Dog? Says it's only for healthcare facilities, but backlash will probably be epic. This has nothing to do with the public health and everything to do with control. Getting 103 likes. Spitfire responded epically saying it's only 2 weeks, unquote. Yep, getting 74 likes. Associated Spaces breaking news: California Governor Gavin Newsom is implementing mask mandates days before the presidential election to make it easier for illegal immigrants to cast votes in fraudulent ballots and ensure no fraud can be determined after the fact. Yes, Democrats are that desperate. Getting 96 likes. And apologize. Click that subscribe button. It may help my speaking ineptitudes. I know I read that faster than let's see, than a car trying to drive through California to get out. Pretty darn fast. So, but as I gain slowly but surely more subscribers, I've increased my speaking skills. So there's a little bar, admittedly, but if you click that button, I greatly appreciate it. And someday I will make it through an entire episode speaking perfectly fluently. Someday. So if you can do me a favor, click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Which, now again, the proximity is only hospitals. Now in terms of the culture, in terms of the bleed over, in terms of do you think people will actually, wear that mask throughout the day, not just the hospital? Some people for sure will. Even in the great state, or some might argue the great country of Texas, there's still 1 or 2 people who have never stopped wearing it. Now, you also have someone by the name of C.S. Brent saying Gavin Newsom can F himself. This Contra Costa Hispanic resident is not masking. Too bad is... Jeez, cover your ears if you have children listening. He's insinuating that it's too bad that Gavin Newsom's mother did not ingest the DNA material from the father in a way that would not result in the reproduction and the subsequent birth of Gavin Newsom himself. Probably the most polite way I can put it. You have Eric Burkholder said, all I know is I live in Ohio, and I would love to make it mandatory that people coming from California wear masks in our state. I don't know what the hell they have in their mind, but we don't want it. Getting 41 likes, which don't California my Texas. That's for darn sure. 13.5% income tax. Of all the most egregious, disgusting things in California, that's one of them. Also, the gasoline tax, all those taxes, and all those, a ban on a magazine that had more than 10 round capacity, ridiculous. Ban on the most popular rifle in all sale, yeah, ridiculous. Deplorable Brick says, what a greasy control freak. I'd tell Newscom exactly where he can put his mask. Getting 15 likes. Masculine Dancer says, I'm so sick of living in California. Getting 15 likes. Come on, get out. I know the weather is darn near perfect, and the food is delicious. I've been in California once for some tech training, and well, it was on my employer's dime, so it's especially nice. I appreciate the opportunity. It was fun, but I mean, the cost of living alone is a big reason not to live in that place. Yeah, why are you still there? Let me know in the comments. What's one or two reasons why you should live in California, especially with the remote work, especially with businesses leaving there in droves. Let's see. Do one or two more here. Aunt Liz says, ridiculous. You've already proven masks don't work in 3 likes, which, again, I'm not a doctor. I was about to say I do, but I do have a suit. I guess doctors don't really wear suits, so I usually have a stethoscope. I have a stethoscope. I partially digress. But yeah, again, talk to your doctor, all that kind of stuff. But it's one of those things where, yeah, certain types of airborne things, well, just based on, the mask and, the size of the particles versus the size of the mask, actual, it just, some of them, sometimes they are or not effective. I'll just say that much. Talk to your doctor. We'll see if this video is still up. It will be up on the good old rumble.com, the topping show, where they don't censor me left and right when I critique Kamala. Interesting. When I critique Trump, those videos never get pulled down. But yeah, when I critique Kamala, those videos sometimes just disappear. Ridiculous. So again, it'll be interesting to see from a cultural perspective, will people accept another mask mandate? I mean, starting again in California with these hospitals, will it expand throughout their state? Will other states, copy and paste those policies? I can't but think, culturally speaking, people are going to push back more this time, and there'll be just massive non-compliance. But again, let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I really appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make sure better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.